Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
And this is now today's lineup.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. BG Pathum United have chosen to go with a 3-6-1 formation, Jim.
Well, in truth, this system can very quickly transform itself into 5-4-1. The widest midfielders will certainly operate as wing-backs once they have to defend, and so either way this seems to be a move towards the conservative and prioritising a clean sheet, but it certainly doesn't take away from what they can achieve at the other end.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I have little doubt that the striker, Ollie Watkins, will have a huge role to play here, provided they can...
He's having a shot! Goal! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
BG Pathum United breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Buendia. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Great chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
BG Pathum United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. A lot of... Can he finish? And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough they'll get another break.
Shot could be on. Drives it in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge. And
now he has 2. BG Pathum United find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Searching pass he's played there. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bailey. He's a sharp little ball here. Just a keep chance for a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bailey. That has been cut short. And we've reached half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
BG Pathum United, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So let's get the ball rolling. Nicely weighted ball. Madsen. And smartly reclaimed. And Lindelof. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super fine. Shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar. Douglas Luiz. This game already looks like a fait accompli. Can he get it through? Looking to play him in. Barkley receives it in a wide position.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a decent clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Raniel on 2 now and looking for 3. Raniel being watched hawkishly here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Now it's Watkins. He's in plenty of space here. Decent chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Substitution on the field. Number 7. Number 31.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on the field.
So could they be onto something here?
Number 8. Number 11. Substitution.
Pretty robust defending.
Looking for options for movement. Now the cross. Gets his head on it! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rodgers. And he's got... Big chance! And that's a good finish. And they are disappearing out of sight. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
There will be
Madsen,
5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Douglas Luiz. Pass somewhat off target. Excellent. And that's it. BG Pathum United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.